Guys, welcome back to my channel and to another Disney Movie Club unboxing video. This was the last feature title that came out at the beginning of May, I believe. It actually arrived a few days ago and I just have not had any time at all to sit down and film me opening up this box. As of right now, they have not dropped a new feature title. I honestly can't even predict what the next one is going to be. If I genuinely think about it, I really don't know what's going to be next. So looking forward to whatever is next. Probably won't happen, probably won't have a DVD copy of it, but I will just say that the Chip 'n Dale Rescue Ranger movie that came out on Disney Plus is actually fantastic. I had literally zero hopes, zero expectations for that movie, and it was so good. The trailer made me kind of worried about it. Like, I saw the trailer and I was kind of like, oh, this is what this is about. Especially as someone who grew up loving Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, I was kind of disappointed with how it looked with the trailer and everything, but it was so good and I just want to rewatch it and just like constantly be pausing just to pick out all the like random cameos and stuff that happened in that movie. I was thoroughly impressed with the Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie. Probably won't come out on DVD because it was a Disney Plus like original, just like the live action Lady and the Tramp that came out. That's only on Disney Plus, so dang. But anyway, let's open up this package. I have 6 movies here, but there is one missing. It was a movie to reserve, which shooting myself in the foot right now because like I've said many times before, I guarantee that means now it's going to be a feature title. Maybe it'll be the next feature title. I don't know. But either way, I pre-ordered that. Hasn't arrived yet. And like I said, it'll probably be next month's feature title. Just cannot follow my own advice. This month's feature title was a 2-pack of 2 movies. We got Death on the Nile as well as Murder on the Orient Express. I actually just recently, like within like the last year, watched the new Murder on the Orient Express with Kenneth Branagh. I actually really liked it. I was genuinely surprised with the ending and who did it. I will say for both of these films, I really enjoyed the marketing of them because obviously murder and death, someone dies in these movies. The way they marketed these movies, they never even gave away who is killed. I mean, obviously, if you've seen the originals of these or if you've read the books by Agatha Christie, you know who dies in these movies. But if you just watch the trailers that they brought out for these movies, it does not make it obvious at all. It kind of makes it seem like everyone's kind of up in the air of who's gonna get murdered. So I will say I genuinely enjoyed the marketing for these movies. If you guys listen to me and Sam's podcast, we kind of a little bit talked about movie marketing in our last podcast, not very much at all, but that did bring up the idea of potentially doing a podcast completely about movie marketing. And I will say that this had really great marketing in the sense that basically it's like everyone here is a suspect, or who is the actual person that got killed. I thought it was really well done. Like I said, within like just a year or so, I watched Murder on the Orient Express. Really liked it. Very good. I haven't seen the original Murder on the Orient Express. I have seen the original Death on the Nile, and I will say I really, really liked Death on the Nile, and this one was actually super good in comparison to the original one. Kenneth Branagh is amazing as Perrault. He's so good in this role. Then they did change up a few things as what they did in the original, which I liked. His kind of like murder solving buddy from this one is also in this one. I know he has like his murder solving buddy in the original. I don't know if he's in the original Murder on the Orient Express, but I just really liked how they did it. I really liked all the characters in this. I felt like it really did pay homage to the original while still doing its own thing a little bit. There was one tiny critique I had about it. You could have changed around a couple words and then it wouldn't have made certain things as obvious, in my opinion. As someone who's seen the original, there was one part that was said that was like, oh, that is supposed to represent this from the original movie in a way. And I feel like they could have changed a couple words. It doesn't make sense with me talking about it. Like, if you've seen this movie, you may know what I'm talking about, but I can't really say much without actually spoiling who's murdered and who is the killer and how they did it. But either way, still really, really good. I really liked it. And the next thing I got, this is really cool, but this is 100%. I bought this for Sam. This was the collector's corner of the month, and it is a tin copy of The Great Mouse Detective. This is Sam's all-time favorite movie. He absolutely loves The Great Mouse Detective. I probably would have bought this either way, but obviously because I'm married to Sam, I just saw this and I had to pick it up for both my collection and for him. So this is what the tin copy looks like. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, and then it comes with a DVD copy of The Great Mouse Detective. We definitely already have copies of The Great Mouse Detective, but I'm sure Sam will appreciate having another one, as well as having this really cool tin to kind of go along with it. I really like this tin. It's very, very cool. Oh, and also here's the lithograph for Death on the Nile. And then I have my 3 movies that I picked up for my TikTok series on Disney movies you've never heard of or super obscure Disney movies. I haven't actually filmed one in a while because I spent all of May doing my 31 days of Star Wars content. If you follow me on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. First one is Never a Dull Moment, and this one stars Dick Van Dyke. Welcome to the world, Jack Albany. New Yorker, struggling actor, and art thief. He isn't really, but when a mobster kingpin with his eye on a priceless painting mistakes Albany for a famous West Coast gangster, Jack's earnest attempts to set the record straight only escalate his involvement in a daring museum robbery. There's that, and I mean, it stars Dick Van Dyke. It's going to be fantastic. And then next we have The Great Locomotive Chase? Yes, The Great Locomotive Chase. This one says, after commandeering a Confederate locomotive, heroic Yankee soldiers known as the Andrew Raiders tried to bring about an early end to the Civil War by crippling the Southern Railroad network, but their efforts are hampered by the unrelenting bravery of a single rebel patriot. The last one I got is called 10 Who Dared. 10 Who Dared chronicles one of the greatest sagas in the Old West. In 1869, Civil War veteran Major John Wesley Powell, accompanied by 9 others, set out to be the first to travel up the Colorado River and through the magnificent Grand Canyon. Treacherous river rapids, lack of food, and mutiny are just a few dangers that Powell and his men face on their monumental journey. But after 99 days and 1,000 miles, will any of the men make it out alive? A true story of courage, triumph, and tragedy. 10 Who Dared is an adventure the whole family can take together. So that is all of my movies. Like I said, I did order one more that hasn't arrived yet, so I don't know when I will get that, but like I said, it'll most likely be the next featured title that I will have already gotten because I'm impatient. Anyway, that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. I post new videos every single Friday, plus bonus videos like this every once in a while, and I would love to have you here. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.